passage today, I believe, is a shocking passage. It's a very shocking passage. As a matter of fact, it's one of those passages where God reveals just how scandalously and outrageously He's willing to go outside the box for His redemptive purpose. How He's willing to go where other people wouldn't go in order for people to draw nearer to the Father, be able to have that relationship and have all that God wants for them to have in this life and the next. And so it's a very powerful passage. And another thing He reveals is a hunger that some of us don't even know we have. Did you know there's a hunger that some of you don't even know you have? You try to fill it with other things, but there's a hunger. It's a hunger for spiritual things. It's a hunger to have food from the Father, and it can only be filled by those spiritual things. And I want us to talk about that today as well. And it really just begs this question. Do you really want food from the Father? Do you really want food from the Father? And I think for a great number of you in this room, the answer is yes. I know for me, the answer is yes. I want food from the Father. I want food from heaven. I'm assuming that you're here. You could be on such a nice day. You could be all kinds of places. But you came here. Why? Because I believe that you have in your heart a desire to be fed spiritually. And so you're here. And you want that food from the Father. And I just want to ask you this question. If you want that food from the Father, do you really understand the outrageous and scandalous ramifications that it may take for you to receive food from the Father's table? That you might have to move outside of your comfort zone? That's what this passage is all about. This passage we're looking at, it's a continuation of the scene that was set last week when the college ministry came before us, and didn't they do such a great job? They did a powerful job, yeah. And Sam Bodo, who was in our college ministry, he talked about the idea of the woman at the well. He said some very insightful things that really touched my heart. One of the things that he said, I wrote down, I remembered it. He said this: we make our situations bigger than God. And that just really stuck with me. All week long, I've been sort of pouring that through my heart. We make our situations bigger than God. And you know, I guess the key is in this passage and throughout our lives, it's letting ourselves see God as bigger than our situation, because He is. He's bigger than any situation you're going to come across. So we want to see God as bigger than our situations. So anyway, we're going to continue on with that scene. Last week, the college ministry shared with us what Jesus said to the woman at the well. And now we're going to look at a passage and see what Jesus said to the disciples when they came back and saw Jesus talking to the woman at the well. Okay, so would you please stand with me in honor of God's Word? John chapter 4, starting at verse 27. Jesus is talking with the woman at the well, and then it says, just then His disciples came back. They marveled that He was talking with a woman. But no one said, what do you seek, or why are you talking with her? So the woman left her water jar and went into town and said to the people, come and see a man who told me all that I ever did. Can this be the Christ? They went out of the town and were coming to Him. Meanwhile, the disciples were urging Him, saying, Rabbi, eat. But He said to them, I have food to eat that you do not know about. So the disciples said to one another, has anyone brought Him something to eat? Jesus said to them, my food is to do the will of Him who sent me and to accomplish His work. Do you not say there yet 4 months, then comes the harvest? Look, I tell you, lift up your eyes and see that the fields are white for harvest. Already the one who reaps is receiving wages and gathering fruit for eternal life, so that the sower and reaper may rejoice together. For here the saying holds true, one sows and another reaps. I sent you to reap for that which you did not labor. Others have labored, and you've entered into their labor. Many Samaritans from that town believed in Him because of the woman's testimony. He told me all that I ever did. So when the Samaritans came to Him and they asked Him to stay with them, and He stayed there 2 days, and many more believed because of His word, they said to the woman, it is no longer because of what you said that we believe, for we've heard for ourselves, and we know that this is indeed the Savior of the world. Lord Jesus, I thank you so much for this passage, Lord, this truth revealed to us. And Lord, I pray that not just the words I say, but your message, Lord, pour out on us. Lord, I pray that our hearts are pierced. And Lord, that you speak to us, Lord. And Lord, we bring glory to your name. In your precious name of Jesus, I pray. Amen.